Dwane, another one of those wins where it was the fourth quarter. I know you don't like those, but your guys managed to find some defense in the last frame.
Yeah, well, we held them to 10 points. It's tough. This, again, like I said, mentally, you've got to be sharp in these games. We weren't for 3 quarters. We found a way in the fourth quarter. And, somehow, some way, we've got to get our mental focus, our mental edge back. It's a dead time of the year, which is no excuse, but we've got some dead heads and dead eyes that are out there trying to get it done. And, again, our young guys came in. Lucas Nogueira came in and gave us a good night. Lorenzo Brown, our two-way player, came in and gave us some good minutes. I thought they were really, really good. So they came in and did their job.
Dwane, how much did they, without DeMar, your offense was kind of hit and miss at times, but how much you give the guys credit for finding a way, even without your best scorer?
Kyle's a smart player, and they found a way. We found something that was working for us offensively. It wasn't pretty, but we got it done. Spread the floor a little bit more. Again, Lucas came in and did a good job of screening, catching, and making plays, whether it was a pass out or getting to the rim.
What went into that decision, Dwane, going with Lucas?
By elimination, process elimination. Yaka was struggling, JV was struggling, so we had to have somebody in there to come in and give us something, whether a presence, and Lucas did that. And again, we've got to continue to look at him if he's going to come in and give us that spark, and because there's no minutes that are guaranteed for anybody right now.
Talk a little bit about your defensive intensity going into the fourth quarter.
Well, we were desperate. We had to play with a sense of desperation. A sense of urgency is amazing. Hard play is amazing. And with focus, our sense of urgency was there. It was not there the first 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, it was there.
When that final, sorry, that.
What's the trust you guys have in each other, even with a different lineup tonight? Down 10, nobody ever seemed to get that.
It was trust. Again, we knew that the fight and the scratch was there. We just had to find a rhythm, find a group that was cohesive, and where the chemistry was there, and definitely on the defensive end. I thought that was the most important. We got offense out of our defense, which was the most important thing.
How about Siakam's play there, Dwane? How did he change the game?
Second half. His energy came in and changed the game. Lorenzo Brown came in and did a much better job on Selvin Mack, who played great in the first half. Really liked the way he played in the first half. But Lorenzo came in and gave us a physical presence on him. So, again, we're seeing some things and finding out some things, and that's what some of these games are about. Also evaluating who can do what, and like you said, who we can trust in those situations.
A little bit about the mental focus of the team. How much are these last games about fine-tuning the details?
We haven't, if that's what it's about, we didn't do it tonight until the fourth quarter. But that's what these games are about, because basically these are our true practices. With as many games as we have, we got to see what we do in these situations, watch film, transfer it to a shoot-around, because practices are few and far between. So these last games are about execution, seeing what we need to work on, and trying things out, which we've been doing.
How are your leaders doing as far as?
Our leaders are great. Kyle Lowry did a great job of carrying us with DeMar out. DeMar was on the bench cheering and talking and pulling players together, giving them confidence. So our leaders did a great job of pulling us together. But again, it's not our leaders. Everybody else has to step up and keep their mental focus and stay sharp with their minutes.
As much as you don't want to see the adversity, in a weird way, do you almost not mind it since these?
No, you're right. As long as it comes out with a W at the end of it. Tough games are good for us. I'd rather have that and come out with a win instead of, coming out and having a breeze and not get tested. We need the physicality. We need the stress in the situations, stressful situations, fighting through adversity, because I promise you that's what the playoffs are going to be about.
Coach Serge Ibaka, talk about Serge's contribution coming back to Orlando.
Serge was great. Serge was good, for us. Didn't have his shooting rhythm tonight, but his defensive presence is going to be huge for us, especially with a team like tomorrow night, who is a physical, tough team. Tonight's game was a little bit different. He had some smaller guys he had to chase around, but Serge is great for us.
Dwane, just coming off that ankle injury, is he still a little old? Is he a little? You think still a little?
He's still finding his way. Again, we haven't had a lot of practice time, And so he's still trying to find his way. He'll find his way.
Coach, quick sidebar. They honored Tracy McGrady tonight. Tell me a little bit about what you think about his career.
Well, coaching against him, I hated it because he was such a problem. But what was amazing about it is, I don't know if people remember his time in Toronto. He meant so much to help, as much as Vince Carter, not as much as Vince Carter, but he was right there with Vince to get the Toronto program started. And so the city of Toronto, the basketball people in Toronto appreciate his contribution to Toronto basketball. He's a Hall of Famer, but let's not forget his start that he had in Toronto, which was huge. And but again, he's one of the greats, and he means a lot to, I know, Orlando, but also he means a lot to the city of Toronto and the program there.